Hey there, Saber fans, Shamim here. It is Graflex time once again, and for today's edition of Graflex time, we have something a little special. This is a commission that I just completed for a very, very good friend of mine and co-founder of the Saber Legion, Josh Linden. Josh is actually the one who sort of got me into the custom Saber community 4 years ago, and he was actually my very first commission. It was a conversion on a, I think it was Master Replicas or Hasbro Darth Vader Force Effects lightsaber that I did for him. And since then, he has become like a member of my family, and I count him as one of my dearest friends. This commission took a while to get done, and he has been extremely patient and understanding of me and my schedule. And so to sort of compensate him for the long wait, and also because he's a very good friend of mine, I threw in some additional tweaks and mods on this commission that he didn't ask for, but that I feel make it better, and hopefully he agrees. It's a Graflex 2.0 kit from Corbanth. He opted for a 1-inch blade holder, so we've gotten rid of the inner assembly of the top section, replaced it with the 1-inch blade holder. You've got a red button activation here. Since this is a 2.0 kit, but I swapped the ugly red anodized red button from the 2.0 kit with the more accurately colored sort of plastic red button from the 2.5 kit. So we swapped that out. That's your main activation, the red button. On the side here is a dome tactile switch functioning as the side tab. That acts as your auxiliary. You've got your 1-inch blade plug from KR Sabers and Custom Saber Shop. You've got a KR Sabers accurate slotted screw here. This is a shine-through brass eye. I got it from the Graflex shop, and then I turned down the edges to reveal the brass. He also has these, I don't exactly know what they're called, but the little brass tabs that go underneath the top of the two Graflex pins that are there in the windows. Going down the hilt, you've got your clamp. This is a clear Force Awakens Last Jedi circuit card from Sloth Furnace. What I also did was I bored out, or not bored out, but I guess I drilled a hole inside the bottom of the assembly so that you could have more sound venting underneath the, because the speaker is actually located right about here. Right about there is where the speaker is located. So I drilled out these two things, so on the bottom sections of these clamp openings you get more sound venting. And then for these screws, I also drilled out the screws so you get some additional sound venting out of all 6 of those holes. And then, of course, you've got your pommel, which is vented for sound. Internally, we're running a Prism 5.0 from Plector Labs. It's a Goth 3D printed chassis with a crystal chamber. I don't often do crystal chambers as commissions, but for Josh I made an exception because, as I said, he's one of my very good friends. So let's go ahead and show that crystal chamber off. So you undo the clamp lever, then you unscrew the whole bottom section, revealing your crystal chamber, which I have done a little bit of painting and weathering to, just to give it a bit of depth and dimension. There's your recharge port. It has a deep sleep mode, so there's no kill key installed. When you boot it up out of deep sleep mode, the crystal will flash, and then it will remain on while the main blade is on. It's a royal blue, green, white Tricree XP2 LED. Josh actually created the set of 6 sound fonts that he wanted, put in some of his favorite boots, and did a couple other things to create a sort of Graflex experience, chronicling the journey of the Graflex from episode 3 through now episode 8. So we'll take a look at all those fonts. It's a 28mm, what kind of bass speaker is that in there? I think it's a KR bass speaker. Yep, that's the KR bass speaker that's in there. It's a real quartz crystal that is held in place there. And then I opted for both brass and aluminum rods just to give it a bit of added dimension. You can see there's the brass and there's the aluminum. It is there's a thunderstorm going on right now, so that's the sound that you may be hearing on the on the recording. I think I mentioned everything. 18650 lithium-ion battery, 3.7 volts from Solo's Hold. That's the battery that he opted for, housed up there in the main part of the Saber. Let's go ahead and get her fired up.
You're fulfilling your destiny, Anakin.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. I will do what I must. You will try. You are the chosen one. You are my brother, Anakin.
So mixing a couple key elements from Revenge of the Sith together for this Chosen One sound font. And you see there's your blue accent LED lighting up the crystal. The crystal remains on. You have shine through through the brass eye, and of course through your blade plug. Let me put this back on here. What you do is you line up the this grip with the cobalt ring right underneath your clamp and tighten the clamp to lock it in place. Press both of your switches together to cycle through different blade colors. Back to royal blue, which is a good one for episode 3. Next font.
It reminds me. I have something here for you. Your father wanted you to have this when you were old enough. But your uncle wouldn't allow it. He feared you might follow old Obi-Wan on some damn fool
Idealistic crusade like your father did.
Sir, if you're not needing me, I'll close down for a while. Sure, go ahead.
What is it? Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Very classic sounds. And you get the whole experience of that scene with the boot up sound. Next.
You will go to the Dagobah system.
So sort of the first half of Luke's Graflex journey in episode 5, where he learns about Dagobah and Yoda, and then goes and lands on the planet and trains with Jedi Master. This is Dagobah. Very ambient hum.
Is the Force, and a powerful ally it is.
And some quotes after some of the swings and clashes. Some Dagobah creature sounds for the blaster auxiliary effects.
You must feel the Force around you. Size matters not. You seek Yoda.
And this is Graflex 5, his climactic duel with Darth Vader.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
Who, me? I love Rey's theme. It's a great little piece of music by John Williams. And this should bring us up to episode 8.
Reach out with your feelings.
Now there's multiple boots for each font. Normally when I do a Prism install, I pick one boot to get the perfect experience that I personally want associated with each font. And then I just have the single boot. But of course the Prism can have up to 4 boots, and those will play randomly each time that you select that font. So that's what Josh has on some of the fonts. There's a couple fonts, not 4 on some of them, and just 1 on some, and then 4 on it. Anyway, so he did all the sounds the way that he wanted. All I did was copy paste them onto the SD card.
I feel lost. Something's happening. I'm not the Jedi I should be. I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
So like that was an alternate boot for we're back now to the episode 3 sound file. Let's throw a blade in there. You need a flathead screwdriver for the slotted screw. Get that in there. Loosen up your blade plug, turn it upside down, pinch your bunny ears, and your blade plug falls out. Here you've got your 1-inch blade holder and your royal blue, green, white Tricree XP2 LED. I've also ground down the little nubs inside the bunny ear clamp to make your blade and blade plug installation and removal a bit easier. Retighten your slotted screw. And let's just quick take a look at the crystal chamber with the blade in as well. Yeah, little blinky. So there you go. Graflex 2.0. Assembled in Force Awakens Last Jedi configuration with crystal chamber. Fun commission for my very good friend. I should also note that we also upgraded the beer tab there, so it is flat and more accurate, and replaced the hex screw there with a more accurate rivet type screw. Any other mods or things I want to talk about? I don't think so. But anyway, yeah. Graflex time is always a fun time, and this was a fun, time-consuming, but ultimately very fun install to do. And I hope that my friend Josh will be happy and satisfied with it. If there's any aspects of it that you want changed, of course, you just let me know. We're local, so just drop it off, and I'm happy to fix up anything that you want changed. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.